Now, we all know that Chrysler Jeep can cut it off-road, and they're pretty popular on the school run. And what, you might be asking, has that got to do with this beautiful French countryside? Well, I'm here at this vineyard called Jeepers to take you back 60 years in time for a bit of a history lesson. It was in World War II when the US Army sent out a call for a light reconnaissance vehicle that a rickety tinny Jeep was designed by Willis Overland. Rickety it may have been, but over 600,000 were produced, and that was enough to secure its place in history and mark the start of one of the best-selling off-roaders ever. During the next 40 years, Jeep changed hands twice before Chrysler finally signed on the dotted line in 1987. Over the years, Jeep has completely transformed itself from an agricultural, industrial workhorse to a much more refined luxury vehicle like it is today. But let me tell you, it hasn't compromised any of its off-road capabilities. During the Second World War, most of France's farmland was left to rack and ruin, including Armand Guettard's vineyard. He returned from a prisoner of war camp handicapped in 1944. In order to help him rebuild his vineyard, the French government supplied him with a Willis Jeep. Now, this Willis Jeep became an integral part of him redeveloping and expanding his vineyard. And Armand was so thankful to the little Willis Jeep that he actually called his vineyard Jeepers. Oh, what a lovely story. This Grand Cherokee has got a 4.7 V8 engine, 220 brake horsepower. It'll go from 0 to 60 in 8.3 seconds, which is pretty quick for a big car like this. Not surprisingly, it likes fuel. Very thirsty car. I'm travelling in the lap of luxury here. Lovely high driving position, and on a long journey you don't even feel as if you've travelled far at all. Like most high-sided vehicles, there's quite a lot of body roll. But compared to the 4x4s on the market, the handling of this Grand Cherokee is really very good. As you can see, the boot is really quite spacious, which is just as well when you're in the Champagne region of France, because, you know, it'd be really quite rude not to take home just a few crates of champagne. Not for me, of course, for my friends. So what's next for Jeep? Well, there's some quite exciting concepts such as the Jeepster, the Icon, the Eco, but whatever happens in the present or the future, Jeep will always maintain strong links with the past. And I reckon that most people would agree. Over the last 6 decades, Jeep has managed to maintain a strong position as one of the original and the best 4x4s on the market.